Hi everyone, this is Terri Pascarelli with MVP Realty. I'm here to talk to you today about the top 5 reasons that you want to call me, your realtor, if you're considering new construction home purchasing in Southwest Florida. Reason number 1, market knowledge. Do you realize that there are over 100 new construction communities currently being built in Southwest Florida? The homes in these communities range from the low 100s to over $5 million. And there are such an array of decisions to be made when you consider new construction. The communities vary in terms of lifestyle choices, amenity, and locations. That can all be really overwhelming. Sometimes people buy in a community without the knowledge that a community more suitable to their lifestyle was missed. And then they have the decision to make that can be costly and stressful to move or to stay into a community that's not just perfect for them. When you work with me, your realtor, from the start of your process, I can share broader market knowledge to help you sort through many choices that you need to make and figure out your must-haves and your like-to-haves. It's helpful to have someone to talk out the options with compared to the builder's agent who really has one goal, and that's to get you to buy a home in the community that she or he is selling. That's it. What about your choices? What about your priorities? That's why I'm here. So reason number 2 is along those lines, representation. The builder has an agent that represents him and all of his interests in the sales agents that work at the builder. It's important that you do as well. Don't go into this process without representation. In fact, the builder pays for me, your agent, to represent you throughout the process. Why would you want to go it alone? So having representation is not only critical when you're buying a resale home, it might be especially so when you're considering new construction. Have a professional working on your behalf, and that can go a long way to save you a lot of time, money, reduce stress, and make sure you get the builder incentives and the benefit of negotiation to get the best value for the home that you choose. Some buyers think if they don't use their own agent, the builder is going to give them a better deal. Let's be clear, that is a myth. The builder's representative is working in the best interest of the builder and not the buyer. The buyer's agent has the goal of maximizing the purchase value for you, where the builder's agent wants to maximize the purchase price of every home in that community. Any special deals or options or other community features are not coming out of the same budget as paying a realtor's fees. You can have access to your own representation without worrying about missing out on new construction deals. So that was reason number 2. Here's reason number 3, knowledge of local resources. In a case with a new construction community, they'll encourage buyers to work only with the service providers who are employed by or recommended by that building and construction company. Sometimes making that choice comes with lower fees or other perks, and you want to be aware of that, and yet that may or may not be the best deal for you. So a realtor working with you directly can help you to identify multiple service providers in the local area. That can be mortgage lenders, inspectors, appraisals, title companies, movers, real estate attorneys, and so much more. So then the choice and the process and the outcomes are really focused on you and not made by somebody else on your behalf. So reason number 4, what about resale in the future? If you're buying a new construction home in a brand new development, the last thing you're thinking about is selling it again in the future, but perhaps you should. Your realtor, in this case it's me, I have access to market comparisons that will help you understand how the home prices hold up in the area and perhaps in the specific community that you're considering. You want to know that. We can run a comparable market report and make sure that you have the information that would help you understand the impact of location, of building quality, of materials, of amenities, access to churches, schools, etc., that can have an impact on the value of your home in a future resale situation. And finally, reason number 5, Realtor Experience. There is no substitute for having gone through this process before, and many times before. You don't have to go it alone. And so home buyers who have experience in the resale market are one thing, but often those same folks don't have experience with new construction. And so most home buyers who would never go through a sale for a resale home without a realtor perhaps disadvantage themselves if they don't remember to have a realtor with them from the beginning of the process when they start talking to a builder. There's no substitute for experience and for having a champion on your side. That's where I come in. I've been through this process many times in many states, including here in Florida, and I want to make sure that you get the value that you deserve, that you have the education to know what choices you want to make, and the options at your fingertips so that you can control the process. So if you're thinking about new construction in Southwest Florida, you want to give me a call. Remember the top 5 reasons why: market knowledge, representation, knowledge of local resources, possible resale in the future, and realtor experience. All 5 things that put me on your team. Call me, Terri Pascarelli, MVP Realty, 317-903-9230, and let's get started. See you soon.